Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their 1st drive of the game is working to perfection.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fit.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One of the reasons reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Off play action. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's busted. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for trying to beat the DD. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be scout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I think oftentimes for a quarterback, accuracy goes down a little bit when you're not throwing from the pocket in a good throwing position. Every time you scramble, every time you start running, you really got to make sure that all of your fundamentals are in check. And that time, the quarterback just got a little bit out of whack, and that affected the accuracy on that throw.
They boot it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Oh, and he missed it. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it all right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet. Another big play in this passing attack. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the...
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabbed behind the line, it's McNabb. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch.
Touchdown, Bulldog! And the pummeling has started.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little... Turning it on! And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got room to work. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on.
And this...
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. The give to the back. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. They give it to him again. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man to the left. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
That's a first down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from the senior. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Sends it downfield. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target over the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Dead center. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Looking deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Number 15 on the field goal.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Trying play action. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Looking for the goal line, and he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Got a man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. They'll go to the air. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes.
They'll try the right side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. The incomplete. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in fourth down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse. Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. On target. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Working that left side now. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning it.
Big guy tries to barrel in. And they'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to Pop with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see offensive pass. It's called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's busted. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive plays.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. They'll run play action. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Snagged in the middle. It's busted. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Throws for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McNabb. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. He's got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Never a doubt they leave the offense on the field, 4th and short from the 48. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down onto ice, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. Reels it in down the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Found a seam. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's busted. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Trying to barrel in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little... Scores on the sneak.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top, trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Now adjusting. Gets rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. They finally make the stop. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Finds the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Bulldogs are facing inches. He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And they gambled in. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Caught behind the line. It's busted. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He's able to pick his way for just... The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Fires downfield. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. They'll chase him out of bounds after that. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Handoff to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not... Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Snap from the gun on third down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the... before he's brought down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Flips it out on the screen. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that. They took a negative play, but at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they're able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop. After that last incompletion setting up 4th down, do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Washington State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation.
Looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And after that big completion with no timeouts, you need to clock it right now. You need to spike the ball, save some clock, knowing you've got to throw this ball into the end zone, give yourself a chance to win.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't...
On the double.
They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Got his man quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to the answer. And as he throws... They'll try the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And they'll get him down after the... To the air on 1st down. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
Turning it on! They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback extends the play. He's got him. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The goal is no good. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. The inside handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
This time it's complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Takes the easy completion. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the... Going to the running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Nowhere close on that one, trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Pocket breaking down. There. Not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his... Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. Takes a hit.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
And when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back open in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed.
Him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The still thinks he was. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Florida's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensation. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Right on the money. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's busted. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the fullback. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Runs through a tackle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but it might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game,
they'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Power football with the run. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
and that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And it's good from 58 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that's...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Really nice run there. And you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he is looking really good.
Leaves it with the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He's got the back in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Might be calling a hot route. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabbed over the middle, it's Boston. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give as they work on that clock. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Well, the offense on third down there, just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Fair catch is made inside his own yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Makes the grab. It's Dell. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pryor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. Nice move there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Grab near the marker. It's Acker. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Catch in the middle, it's down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. On the ground, it's Hall. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Going to the run, it's Douglas. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Trying to power it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.